So just in case they don't let me get my video, I went live on TikTok and I was talking about how America is this FDT is allowing Qatar to build a military base on American soil. I don't know if y'all heard that clearly or not, but they are trying. No, they're not trying. He approved the Qataris can build a military base on American soil. While I also talked about how bad this economy is looking right now and how we're headed towards a recession or a Great Depression or something worse because the job market is down, the layoffs are up, the gas price is up, the food price is up, the price of everything it just keep going up while the job market is going down. The middle class people are working 60 to 80 hours a week on average. Nobody that I know can afford to live off 40 hours a week no more. The times of the 9 to 5 is gone. The term 9 to 5 shouldn't even be a term no more. 9 to 5 is a thing of the past. Even people who got good jobs, even people making 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, they're not working 40 hours no more. For you to get by right now, you're going to be working 60 to 80 hours a week. So how companies are doing this is they don't want to pay overtime. So they're putting people on salaries and squeezing as much out of, a job that used to take 20 people to do it. Now they want 10 people to do it. And they want to squeeze those 10 people until they can't squeeze them. They want you to be tired. You know what's up right now that makes a lot of money right now? You know what they call liquid gold? You know what is excelling right now? Starbucks, coffee, energy drinks, energy drinks, soaring right now. I was in Costco yesterday, and they like to give out samples. A new energy drink is out. Hey, give it a try. Oh, a new coffee. Give it a try. More caffeine, more sugar, more carbs. So you can stay woke while you work your 60 to 80 hours a week. Every gas station, every corner store, every convenience store, every major store, energy drinks, energy pills, coffee everywhere now. Everywhere has coffee. America runs on Dunkin', Starbucks, 7-Eleven, McDonald's, Burger King. I'm not saying that that you shouldn't drink coffee if that's what you like to do. I'm saying that the reason why coffee is soaring, the energy drink is soaring because people are tired. People are tired. People can't sleep. Tea is soaring too. Anything that got caffeine in it is soaring right now. Energy drinks, pills, all of this stuff, 5-hour energy shots, all this stuff is soaring. Soaring. Because people are working 60 to 80 hours a week. And even the people that's working 60 to 80 hours a week right now, a lot of them are getting laid off. Unemployment in Florida, I think the maximum you can get a week is like $375 a week. So if you do get approved for unemployment, if that somehow happens, you're making $375 a week. I don't know about y'all, but $375 a week ain't gonna cut it for me. And New York, I see they just raised it the maximum to $875 a week. That's a lot better than $375, but $875 a week to live in New York City. If you lived in New York, if you live anywhere close to New York, you will know that if you're living on unemployment at $875 a week, you're not gonna make it. Probably not even in Jersey, you're not gonna make it. So while everybody was talking about who voted for Donald Trump said they voted for him because they wanted a better economy and they wanted gas prices and grocery prices to go down and all of these things to happen, and they still give them time, it's coming, and let them cook and all of this crap. All of y'all who voted for that, How long do he get a pass? How long does he get a pass to keep blaming it on Joe Biden? When do we decide? Because I seen somebody say 2 years. So we already 10 months in. Nothing got better. Everything got worse. And y'all saying give him 2 years before we can judge him, right? So in all fairness, then you telling me by this time next year, the gas price is gonna be down, the groceries gonna be down, everything, the job market is gonna be better. We're gonna have better health care. That's what y'all telling me is gonna happen. Y'all telling me that's gonna happen by next year, which would be almost 2 years. That's what y'all are telling me that's gonna happen. And I talked about all this stuff in my live feed on TikTok. And y'all know what happened. My feed got cut because I said I had a whole conversation for probably 30 minutes going on. And at the end, I brought up the elephant in the room that the biggest distraction is going on because of the Epstein files. And when I said Epstein 4 or 5 times, when I said Epstein, basically, once I kept saying Epstein, but I wasn't saying it like that. I was just breaking down how all of these cover-ups are because of Epstein. I guess they heard Epstein. That's what they heard. That's what the machine heard. So then it said, oh, cut the feed. Feed got cut. Now I'm trying to appeal it, and if they don't let me appeal it, then my live is restricted for like a week or something like that. But I talked about the economy. I talked about everything else that I talked about right now. I talked about my high electric bill that was $550 for 1 month, and that's been going on. And I have solar panels, which still don't make sense to me. How I got an electric bill for $550 when I have solar panels. When I got my solar panels installed years ago, my bill was under $75. Now my bill is $550 with the same solar panels. I checked them. I had to say, let me see if my panels are still working. The panels are still working, and my bill is $550. I'm trying to figure out why my office electricity is $249 when I check for the electric bill. I'm only at this office a couple times out the week because I have a studio too. And somehow my electric bill out here was $249. And I'm only here maybe 3 or 4 days a week, give or take. And nobody else is here like all day. Nobody's here. So why is the electric bill $250? Why is my home electric bill $550? I'm still trying to figure that out. I know that Trump and all of these tariff talk and all this stuff is only a Ponzi scheme for him to get richer. The more he talks about tariffs, the more he talks about crypto, because the more that he put tariffs, the more the crypto market crashed, the more the millionaires and billionaires are going in and buying the crypto and then turn around and then he says, you know what, we're going to take the tariffs off of China. He's been doing this all year long. All year long. And y'all don't see it. The crypto market goes up. They get richer. They make billions. And then he say, let's put 100% on China. Then the crypto market crashes. And then they buy all of the crypto. And then we'll bring it down to 20%. Me and Chi have a great relationship. Then the crypto market changes again. And then they get richer again. And then the people who got their money invested in crypto, you better be smart on which ones you put your money in, because if you put into some of these meme coins, it's a rug pull. You're going to put your money into it. You're going to look on it the next day and you're going to be broke. Be smart. Don't fall for this propaganda and all of these lies and tricks that they pulling out, the rabbit out the hat. Don't fall for this stuff, because you fall for it, you're going to be broke. So this is what's happening right now. Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme. They're using the government for profit. He's using the presidency for profit. This video might get a strike, but they're using it for profit. Selling merch. Selling merch as the president. Making fake coins. Getting people to invest into these fake meme coins. Taking people money. And I know y'all going to be in my comments to people that are supporters. They're going to say, it's not your fault. You didn't want to go out and buy none. Guess what? I did buy some. Guess what? I'm sitting on Pepe coin and a few other coins right now. And I'm in the red because I did buy some. So I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Oh, you should have got XRP. I do got XRP. I do got Ethereum. I do got Bitcoin. I don't want to hear it. So don't try to tell me like you don't even understand. It's your fault you didn't buy Trump coin. I'm not gonna buy no Trump coin. I'm not gonna buy no more meme coins because I do have Dogecoin, which is a meme coin. I am in the red on those coins. So I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just being no hater about crypto because I understand crypto very well. And I know right now, if I was a person who didn't understand it, I would stay away from it because they're playing with the numbers. It's market manipulation. So if you don't understand that, don't mess with it. Don't buy none. I know your friend at work and people telling you they got rich off of this and rich off of that, but don't fall for that because they might be getting rich off of it, but it ain't gonna work out that way for you. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you, I did say not to do it, but I'm telling you, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm telling you, I don't advise you doing it. And if you don't understand it and you don't know what's going on, don't go into buying these coins that's going to be rug pulls and you're going to get your money taken. That's what I'm going to tell you. So, with that being said, Qatar is building a military base, just to recap, on American soil, thanks to our president. The job market is down. The inflation is up. Unemployment is up. The price of food is up. The shrinkflation is getting worse. Stuff is getting smaller by the day. And the Epstein files, we still don't have answers. And I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want my video to get blocked. But y'all know what's going on. A lot of distractions. A whole lot of distractions are happening. And also, I want to talk to the people who watched some of my other videos when I made a comment about Obama, and I was talking about how the Democrats were weak. Just so y'all know, I am a registered Democrat. I will only vote Democratic, only if it makes sense to at the end. I'm not gonna be no person if we get a crazy person like that, man. I'm not gonna vote for that. But I know the Democratic Party wants to help people, so that's why I'm voting, right? And I know in my eyes, and I went to 3 Obama rallies. I was in the front. Shook his hand. I was in the very front. I got it there like 6 o'clock in the morning and I waited. So I said what I said about Obama, not to be Obama hater, because like to me, I would vote for him any day of the week again. He was the best president in my lifetime, probably ever. Only thing I was saying is that the Democrats are weak and they need to start fighting fire with fire. And I'm saying that they blocked his judge. And some of y'all said, well, what could he have done? Play dirty. But I know he has too much integrity. And I get it. But they don't have integrity. So whoever gets back in his office next, if it's Newsom or if it's Kamala come back or whoever comes into office next as a Democrat, don't play by the rules. Play by your own rules. Govern for the people who voted for you, as they would do, as they are doing. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Don't play by the rules. Playing by the rules is how we got here. This is why they had a Supreme Court, the House, the Senate, the military, everything, the judges, they got everything. Because we played by the rules. So I said all of that about Obama and about the Democratic Party because I need y'all to stop being afraid. Fight fire with fire. And we're going to be okay. But if we keep playing by the rules and letting them run laps around it, and we still trying to play by the rules and they jumping the gun, we're not going to win like that. We're not going to win like that. It's not a winning way. It's not a winning strategy. We are going to lose. And that's what I was saying, just to clear that up. Now, I do want to play a video to back up. Marjorie Taylor Greene is not somebody who I ever thought I would agree with on anything. Not saying that I'm a fan of Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm not saying she can be trusted. Marjorie Taylor Greene is only setting up herself for the next presidency, or because she knows that FDT has health problems and she knows that it's going to come a day where they're going to need a new leader. She's trying to be the leader of the new school, which is why she's speaking out against this regime. But for what it's worth, she's saying what I'm saying. I want y'all to hear what she's saying, just so y'all know that it ain't just me. It's coming from, for all y'all people that's y'all FDPT MAGA people that say y'all love what you got. This is one of y'all's. This is directly from one of y'all's. Hear it out.
Thanks for calling it out. Go ahead.
This from one of y'all.
Prices have not come down at all.
The job market is weak.
Job market is still extremely difficult.
Right.
Wages have not gone up. It shouldn't be about helping your crypto donors or your AI donors. The focus should be the people that showed up at the rallies stood there for freaking 18 hours trying to get in the rain, in the cold, in the 100-degree heat. For those people, those are the ones that I care about.
Now, I don't know if she care about people or not, but I can tell you one thing. That's the video that I agree with her on. That's not what those people voted for. But I asked y'all in my last live feed, is this what you voted for? Some of you said it is. I know you cap. I know it's not what you really voted for, but go ahead and keep on running with that narrative that that's what you voted for and keep on losing. Because right now you might be winning. But even you might be at the top and you might be winning. But you know what happens when the people at the bottom don't have no more to give? You know what happens when fields are empty, when you took everything that we got? You know what happens when, I'm giving this to y'all like back in the day during Rome, when they came and they took all the harvest and they took all the crops. What happens when we got nothing else to give? What happens when the people at the bottom have nothing else to give? This is when Rome fails. USA, Rome 2.0, this is how it fails. When you take everything from the bottom and there's nothing else to give. So keep on. Eventually, y'all gonna feel it. And when that market crash, like it did in the recession, because I know people that's doing Airbnbs and everything, everybody's starting to struggle. So when that market crash, when there's nothing else to give, when we got nothing else to give y'all at the top, when the people in the middle and at the bottom have nothing else to give, that's when you're gonna feel it. So go ahead and live your life. Think it's a game. Joke, have fun, get rich. Because you know what's going to happen after you get rich? Eventually, the market going to crash. BlackRock, we're going to talk about that again on another episode. When they start feeling it, y'all all going to start feeling it. When you start over here crying, I know people who lost millions, who went from being millionaires, multimillionaires during the recession to being renters. So go ahead. Keep taking. Take everything we got. Work us till we can't work. And eventually you're going to feel it. It gets real political.